Each one of these Afghan people have sold one of their kidneys for less than $2,000. This is not new in Afghanistan, but it's becoming more common as millions face starvation. Some families even sell one child just to feed the others. Many beg in the freezing cold. Before the Taliban regained control of Afghanistan in August, the country was hugely reliant on aid. After the last Western flight left, new sanctions blocked aid money from getting into Afghanistan, and $10 billion of government assets were frozen.
The Western sanctions are creating a liquidity crisis.
This past week, Norway invited Taliban delegates to Oslo to meet Western governments and aid groups. A major sticking point, the rights of women and girls.
They have to understand that we respect their traditions, but they need to understand that we also have traditions. We represent a civilization where gender equality is fundamental.
Every country has their own culture, and based on their laws, based on their religious values.
Such engagements is a sort of appeasement to a terrorist group.
Opposition groups in Afghanistan say any aid that is getting in is being controlled by the Taliban.
There has to be better oversight, there has to be better conditions. Because what we're seeing is discrimination. One community is receiving everything that's going in, but others are being deprived from it.
Norway's Prime Minister insisted the meeting was not legitimizing the Taliban, but the start of a search for a solution.
And there is no way around this. You know, we have to talk to them, engage them, and present very clear expectations.
But time is running out. The UN says more than $4 billion of aid is needed this year alone. It is asking countries to authorize humanitarian exemptions to allow aid to get through.
The scale is absolutely critical right now. We're calling this a race against time. We need to get to families in very difficult, hard to reach areas.
In the search and in the wait for a compromise, as always, it is ordinary people who are suffering. Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.